I want you to look at how David starts this first verse and ends this first verse. You notice this? He says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy name." David uses two imperative verbs to really kick off the psalm because he is making the assumption that this is not a request, but it is a command. It is a command to worship, to adore, to bow down to God. But also the poetic structure that this verse uses means that each phrase, each clause progresses or explains the first thought. So that if the command is for us to bless the Lord, then David wants to be sure that he and that we worship, that we respond to God with our entire being. Do you notice what he says? He says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul." And that word for soul really encapsulated the entire person. It meant the whole life of a person, spirit and body, inner being and outer being. And so therefore worship has got to be more than just an inward feeling for us, but it also has to be more than just an outward action. Worship must be the complete union of our physical, spiritual, emotional, and rational selves. But David isn't done. He goes on, he says, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me." David is declaring that every thought, every breath, every deed, every word, every action must be a full and intentional response to God. In David's world, there is no concept, no idea of half-hearted worship. In fact, I love this quote by the great Charles Spurgeon. He says this, he says, "God's all cannot be praised with less than our all." That means if you leave out of a time of worship and praise and you're like, "Man, I just feel like my heart wasn't fully there," it means your heart wasn't there. If you leave out and you're not sure that you fully worship God, it means you didn't worship God, that there is no way to praise all that God is with less than all that we are. Worship is an entire